It's time to take the highway to the danger zone, y'all. Top Gun Maverick. Time to talk about it. Let's go. What's going on, everyone? Welcome to Klepcx FM, brought to you by CritiX.com, a place where we talk about movies, television, and pop culture. And if you're into that kind of thing, make sure you hit that subscribe key and that notification bell so you can be up to speed about everything that I talk about here. Now, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I had the opportunity to catch an investor screening at AMC Theaters for Top Gun Maverick. Excuse me. Top Gun Maverick. Now, before I tell you about what I thought about this film, because we're going to jump right into this, let me tell you what Top Gun Maverick is for those of you who are not familiar with Tom Cruise's body of work. Top Gun Maverick is the direct sequel to the 1986 Top Gun, which was produced by Jerry Bruckheimer and Don Simpson. Those guys are notorious for doing some of the best 80s action films, like Beverly Hills Cop, Bad Boys, which is 90s, Days of Thunder. Trust me, their catalog is extensive, guys, and they have come back to partner with Tom Cruise to bring us the continuation of Maverick's story, the character. Now, what did I think about this film? Listen, guys, girls, I have never seen a franchise been taken care of so well in this genre. I'll say in the action genre, in something that's considered like, it's not like, we're not talking like drama or Godfather or things of that nature. What we're talking about is an action movie from the 80s. Like, a lot of people don't really take those seriously, especially if you remember how the 80s went. A lot of times some of the lead actors never returned and they would just do some kind of cash cow sequel. This is not that. This is, you can see the care that is taken for this franchise and its characters and its storytelling, which is what I really appreciated about this film. From beginning, it literally feels as though this movie passes the vibe check when it comes to current times and keeping you engaged in the world that was built in 1986. From the font, from the soundtrack, from the camera angles, it feels as though it is a direct continuation. I highly recommend that you watch part 1 first and then immediately go watch part 2, because you will feel like, although time has passed, you will feel as though the story is making sense for what was. And that is the one thing that I praise this film about. Like, it literally, I was immersed in the story. I was immersed in the journey of Maverick, Tom Cruise's character, and, you know, just kind of playing in my head of what he's possibly going through, and then the new stuff that's going on around him. Like, it really, really knocks it out the park, guys and girls. Like, I really enjoyed the storytelling in this film. I honestly don't even know what else to say. There are some things that I were kind of on the fence about, but let's talk about some of the other things that I liked. I really enjoyed the dynamic between Miles Teller and Tom Cruise. Miles Teller, for those of you who don't know, who have not seen the trailer, it's not a spoiler because it's in the trailer, but Miles Teller plays Goose's son, which was Maverick's wingman, best friend. They've known each other for years. They even show in the original young Miles Teller's character. He goes by Rooster in this one. That's his call sign. They show a younger version of him, not the same person playing him, but his character is in the original. So you see that there was a family dynamic of some sort. And then we go into the new one, and you get to see, you know, the mess, the dynamic between, you know, what has gone on and its repercussions and things of that nature. So that was really what kept me like really going in this. Val Kilmer returns in this film. For those of you, you know, who haven't seen it, it's in the trailer. I'm not spoiling anything for you guys. It's all in the trailer. And those are the cool things that bring the nostalgia into the newer one that really feel good, because they're just really, and they're not fucking up the story. They're not fucking up things that you really care about from the original. They're cultivating it. They're making it make sense. One thing that I did not really, not that I didn't like it, I just it was okay. there's a love interest story between Jennifer Connelly and Tom Cruise because she's in this film as well. And the one thing that I can say about her is that, and it's not her fault, it's just that her character is really competing with a lot of the things that we already know about. So trying to find that connection with her character it's cool, but it also feels like it's there because they needed a love story to throw into this. But it's not bad. It's not cringy. It works, and she is beautiful, guys. Like, talk about someone who's aging very, very well. Jennifer Connelly, wow. She looks great in every scene she's in. Very taking care of herself for sure. And I just felt like, yeah, her character and what they got going on, it ties up well, but I feel like it just feels like it's just there. Like, it's really competing with all the nostalgia, and it's not, like I said, it's not her fault. It's just that you're there. Your emotional attachment is to the character. Most people already know the original, so your emotional attachment is with Maverick and his story, and you're waiting for the Goose's son, and you're waiting for the Val Kilmer, and you're just kind of you're following that, and then every once in a while they drop this in, and it serves its purpose. Let's just say that it serves its purpose for the narrative, but it's hard to emotionally connect to it for me. Anyways, it might be different for you guys. I listen, guys. Do I want another one? No, I don't need another one. But this was done very well. I have not felt this way about a movie or a series in a very long time. Like, I really had a very, very awesome movie experience with this film. I wasn't bored. The story was great. There wasn't any moments where I was like, not enough of this, too much of that. I never felt like that. I felt like this was a solid movie. Like, not saying it's the greatest movie in the world, but it is my top as of right now. We'll see how the rest of the year goes, but this is my top movie for the year at this point, because you can see the cinematography, you can see the story, the writing, the character development. It's all there. This is a good movie. Like, this is a movie that you could put on multiple times and just enjoy it. Same as the first one. So, guys, let me know if you're excited to see Top Gun Maverick, if you will be going to see it. If you already saw it, let me know down in the comments what you thought. If there was anything you didn't like, anything you did love, like, comment, share, make sure you subscribe. And for more movie news and television news and pop culture, guys, check out wearecritics.com, and I will talk to you all later. Peace.